Hi guys, I'm back today with a video using the ABH Carli Bybel palette. I was just sneezing and it was awful. I'm not sick, but I think I've got allergies and so my eye keeps twitching. I'm so sorry. It will not stop. It cannot be stopped. Can't stop, won't stop. It's going so hard right now, which thankfully I don't think you can see. But in any case, whoo, there was a tangent for you. I am super excited to use this with you guys today. Actually, upon first glance, I did not want this palette. I was like, nope, no thank you. It's got colors I will not use. And then I watched a few videos that also made me go, I don't think I want this palette. And then I saw some swatches and I was like, why does everybody hate this palette that I've seen? Or not hate it, but why do people not like it as much? And I kind of felt different. Like, the more I looked at it, the more it grew on me. And then it went on super sale. And I was like, okay, now's the time. Now is definitely the time I'm going to get it and I'm going to give it a shot. And I did, and I really like it. And I did a whole face of ABH pretty much. I had a couple things that I didn't have or could not find. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this look, just keep watching. And I really hope you enjoy this. And I also, what the heck, bro? I did some comparison swatches with a few other palettes that I thought were similar to it, so I hope that you guys will enjoy that. If you do, just leave a comment down below, like this video, subscribe, and ring the bell for future updates. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to use is the Luminous Foundation, and I'm in the shade 100N, or at least I used to be. I don't know if I still am. I probably am. I can be in the sun, and it doesn't make much of a difference anymore, but I used to be really, really tan, like all through middle school and high school. I tanned a lot, which is not good, obviously, but boy, I miss those days, because somebody once said to me, and I swear it's stuck with me because it's so true, but it's better to be, have tan fat than just fat. And of course, when I was young, I wasn't really fat at all. I thought I was, but I wasn't. And now I'm actually overweight, but that is a story for another day. In any case, I've got it here. I'm going to put it onto my skin. I mean, where else would you put it? That's kind of creepy. But hi, how are you? And I should have put my hair back, but I didn't. And I actually feel like this foundation is really nice with a beauty blender or another type of sponge, but I did not wet mine, and I rarely use it, which is silly because I really love the way that it looks, but I just hate having to get it wet every single time I use it. And then having to leave it out to dry every time I use it. Ooh, you see that? Pulling my head hairs all over the place. I look funny. I look like a reverse raccoon. I look like an albino raccoon. I saw one of those one time in a picture and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. But I do not look like that. I wish I had. So, just working this all over my face. Covers fairly decently in my opinion. I wouldn't say it's full coverage, but I would say it's medium. And I've never tried to build it, but I've not really needed to, really. Because once I get like my powder and stuff on, it's where I need it to be, generally. Okay. I know I don't do my neck like I really probably should, but my t-shirt comes up really high, and I'm not going out, so... Well, I'm going outside on my porch, but I'm not going out and seeing people. Okay. And then I'm going to take the same foundation on a smaller brush and try and, like, perfect it a little bit more. I'm going to go around my nose area. I don't have anything on it right now, but I'm holding my nose at a weird spot. I was like, nah. But I just feel like my nose area, I should start using a primer, at least on my nose, because my nose, like, ugh, the pores are ridiculous. But I'm going to put a little bit of it here on this, more as like a concealer, because I don't have any, I don't know if they even have a concealer, but if they do, I don't have it, so, okay. Don't mind me while I also apparently put foundation on my hair. And just going a little bit heavier over those areas. those problem areas, if you will, which are many. Okay. My camera's like losing focus. I don't know what the deal is. And you may hear my husband. He's going to game with his friend. He's super excited. Today is the first day he doesn't have to technically be quarantined. Not that we are getting out, because we are not, but he has finally been quarantined for 14 days. He is ecstatic. Okay. So that is that. Got it a little bit under my eyes. Got it a little bit everywhere. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use their eye primer, which I thought I'd opened. But apparently we're going to open it again for the first time. It feels like the first time. Oh, don't do that. And I'm just going to put some on for my eyes. I actually really like this. I've been trying to get through my MAC eye primer so that I can use this exclusively, but you know, not to complain, the MAC's taken a long time, which is a good thing. I mean, you don't want your stuff to run out after a few uses, but I'm ready to move on. I like this because I feel like it's light enough for my eye area, which I know is not the case for a lot of other skin tones. I'm really sorry. I wish that they would come out with this in other shades, that way everybody could enjoy this. But they have not yet, which is kind of surprising, honestly. But I do feel like there's a brand, and I've not used it, but they seem to have a really good color selection, and that's P. Louise. So maybe try that instead. Also, MAC does too. They have quite a few colors of pink pots. Now, I don't know how deep the range goes, so that may not even be a good suggestion, but I know P. Louise goes pretty dark. Okay. Everybody should have a choice of what they want to use and be able to have that choice available for their skin type. Just saying. So I've got that on. I am going to use an oldie but a goodie. And this is, I hate the stick form, but I have it. I found it at like a TJ Maxx, super cheap. And it was fawn. I love this color. I love this color because I'm very, very pale. And for me, it just is a great contour shade. I'm going to do this a little bit because I got some red spots from where my glasses were. And I'm going to take a brush and I'm going to pick it up on the brush, hopefully. We'll find out. I've never done it before with this brush, so it may not work out. I'm pretty sure this brush said it's supposed to be for creams and powders, but we'll see. I mean, it looks like I picked up a little bit, but not much. Okay, alright, let's try this we'll try a different tack here. I'm not trying to put down a lot, but, you know, some would be nice. Okay, apparently I'm trying to put down a lot. I lied. Remember when I just said that? It was a lie. It was a bold-faced lie. Okay. That's nice. I do think I like maybe a synthetic brush better than a natural hair brush, personally, for something like this. Just a preference. Everybody has different ones, but I really feel like something that's a little bit rougher would be a little better suited for this cream. Sorry. I always have the fuzzies all up in my face, so hi, how you doing? I'm going to attempt to pick up a little bit more from it. I'm just like swirling it, which is like the strangest thing ever. Cover up the gobbler. Goodbye, gobbler. We all know the gobbler's still there, but it's a nice thought, right? Okay, I'm going to put that up. I'm going to just pick up this Jeffree Star JS13 brush. Did anybody that got brushes at the Morphe sale get their brushes shipped yet? Just out of curiosity, because I haven't had a shipping notification. I know that obviously things are not the same as they were a few months ago ordering, but I was just curious. Okay. I'm terrible at contouring my nose, so yet again, if you have any contour tips, please put them down below because your girl needs them. I've got a fat nose. And the scary thing is that your nose continues to grow your whole life. Your nose and your ears, I think. And I'm like, why can't it be like, I know your hair grows, but why can't it be more like your hair and your eyelashes and your brows? Like they grow, but they don't grow like this. Okay. I've overdone it and messed this up. But that's okay. We're going to get through this. We're going to get through this together. Sounds like somebody's outside my house. I actually went to do this video yesterday, but then I had... Seriously, is somebody at my house? But I had a surprise yesterday. One of my good friends, I've known her since I was like 9. We played soccer together, and then we worked together. We went to school together and all of that. She actually showed up with her niece, and they were wearing gloves and all of that stuff. And they had been baking, and they dropped off cookies and like egg-free cupcakes for me and stuff, which is super exciting because I have to be really, really careful with eggs. I've been having better luck with it being baked into stuff, but I have to be still just careful. In any case, so she made me a bunch of red velvet cupcakes. Egg-free, so good. Like, she's an excellent baker. She actually went to college for culinary, and she is super talented. I don't know why, like, she needs to get a shop. I mean, not right now. Now's not a good time. But, oh my gosh, her stuff is the best. Like, she always makes my kids birthday cakes, and pretty much if we have an event, we call her because she's amazing. And she made my son this Fortnite cake, and he lost his mind. It was the coolest cake. Not even kidding. And I was so excited. It was awesome. It's funny when I'm excited for them, you know what I mean, because they're so good. But in any case, so she brought some stuff over for us, and I shared it with my mom and my grandma and my grandpa and my stepdad, and so it was awesome. We got down on them. The cupcakes, like, I felt like, as I told her this, I'm like, I felt like a pelican, because I, like, opened my mouth and I just dropped them in, and I went to town on them. That's just what happened. They did not last. They did not last, and they were delicious. So I super loved that, and she, like, so I was, like, super impressed because she wore gloves, and she stayed, you know, in our driveway, and we talked for a few minutes. She didn't stay super long, because obviously social distancing, but it was such a nice surprise. It was just, like, really cool. This is not an ABH, this is not an ABH product, because I actually don't have any blush products from them, so maybe I should get on that, but right now I'm just using Dandelion from Benefit, and, because it's in the palette in front of me. So in any case, Jess, thank you so much for the baked goods. You know I love them. You know we went to town on them. My husband, literally seconds after she left, he was like, I was going to say be deep, but never mind. He was deep into those cookies right off the bat. And then he was into the biscuits. And then he was into the cupcakes. It was hilarious. And I have to be a little bit more careful because I need to watch my sugar to protein ratio because I have hyperinsulinemia and reactive hypoglycemia. So if I don't properly anchor my food, I end up sick and miserable and nothing's worth it. So that was okay. It didn't happen. Woo! Super excited. Totally had a cupcake for breakfast with the rest of my breakfast. All was well. So now I'm going into Tickle from that same palette from Benefit, and I am just... The same thing is, I used to have a highlighter from ABH, and I don't know what happened to it. It was like the Hollywood one, and I can't remember. I can't talk, but I can't remember which one, or what happened to it. Which one, or what? Oh my goodness. Where am I? What year is it? What day is it? Everything's running together anymore. I'm sorry. So in any case, there's that. I am going to use, I love this. This I use pretty much every day to set my face. This is their loose setting powder, and I've got translucent. It's huge. I mean, you get so much product with this. I love it. And honestly, it looks really nice on the skin. So I'm just going to wonder what I've done with my brush. This is a tragedy. I see it, it fell out. Okay. I'm going to pick it up. And I'm going to buff it into my skin. Oh, hair. Find your way off my face. And more. And I think it's a nice way to just kind of meld everything together, what you have going on. I will actually take a smaller brush and hit my under eye area. I need to just get some concealers, because my under eye area is like, it looks sad. We're sad. But I have a hard time applying it. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know why I can't use it. Why I don't have an affinity for it. But I don't. Like, I just feel like when I do it, it always is cakey. It's always cakey. It does not look good. So it's almost better to just let my under eye, like, you know, not look. It doesn't look good, but it could look worse. Okay. So there's that. Making weird faces at y'all while I do so. And I'm just taking this over. Okay. We are set. Okay. Sorry, my lighting's kind of crappy. It's like a weird time of the day, so it is what it is. Okay. It looks super powdery right now, but it's gonna be fine. What do I want to do next? Maybe I'll put on a lipstick so I don't look so like, But let me see here. Because the palette I'm going to use today, I have not used it all yet. It's the Carli Bybel. And I picked it up when it was on like cray sale. And it was on sale at Nordstrom, which they canceled my order after they changed it to match Macy's pricing, which was very frustrating and I was not happy about. And then I was like, okay, Macy's has got this. That's cool. I got cash back on the purchase. It was like $19. Why would you not? This is so cheap. And then I got like 20% cash back or something. It was something like ridiculously high for that day. So anyway, I'm going to use this. This is what it looks like. It is really pretty. And I'm excited to try that out. So I think seeing that, I'm probably going to use Pure Hollywood. It's just a really good neutral color for me, at least now that I'm really, really pale. So let me, and I can hear my cat scooting across the floor. Just putting that on. I love this color. It is really nice. And then I will also use a little dab Moon Jelly. This is their lip gloss. And it is so pretty. It's got like purple and blue and green and gold. It's gorgeous. I'm going to put that just in the center of my lid. My lid. Oh my gosh. My lip. I wish you guys could see it like in person because it's super vibrant. Like those colors really stand out a lot, which is nice because some of the lip glosses out there, they like show really strongly in the tube, but then when you put them on, like you lose it and it's kind of sad. So I love this palette because I feel like it's very complete, which makes me happy because I'm a completionist. It's got a really light shade. It's got a shade I can use for a highlight. So I'm a happy camper. When I said that, I was just thinking of the movie American Psycho, where Christian Bale's like, I'm just a happy camper. I'm just a creeper. Don't mind me. Where are my... Oh my gosh, I don't even have my brows on. Who am I? Okay, I'm going to use the ABH Brow Pencil. It's the Brow Wiz, I think, right? Yeah. And I've got the color Taupe. You know what? What am I doing? I am like all discombobulated. This is not the way I normally do stuff, but that's okay. Clearly, we can tell that's the case. I'm going to dig in my little... It's like a pail. It's kind of cute. I got it at Hobby Lobby. It's real nice. Anyway, I'm going to use the ABH. It's their clear brow gel. It's not... Okay, so I don't love the brush with it, but I do like the gel. It is nice. It's not that the brush is terrible. I just, now that I've used the Benefit Brow Setter, I got a preference. I'm in love. I never even used to really be somebody that put, like, clear gel on. And I watched Mel Thompson, and it kind of convinced me. I was like, okay. I mean, I would like for my eyebrows to not do weird things. That sounds great. And I feel like it just helps me really fill out my brows much, much easier. I'll let them dry up a little bit. Well, they're not dry up, but, you know. There. I don't know if that light helps or I don't think it helps. Okay, goodbye light. We said good day. My under eye looks really red on camera right now, so that's weird. Not sure. In real life, it doesn't really look red. It just looks sad and droopy. That's hilarious to me. Anyway, okay. So now I'm going to use the Brow Wiz in taupe. And I'm just going to... I can't believe I'm even doing this on camera because I suck at brows. I am not anybody that you should ever, like, copy for brows. I hope you don't. Find somebody that's actually good at them. Because it ain't me. I feel like one day they'll be good and the next day they'll be terrible. And most days one is good and the other one is like, what just happened? I recently saw this meme that was pretty hilarious. Had a girl, and no offense to this girl, but her brows were terrible. Like, the one was, like, up here, the other one was, like, down here. It was, you know, and it said, brows are not supposed to be twins, or, no, they were like, what did it say? It was so funny. Because I always hear, like, brows are not supposed to be twins, they're sisters, not twins, whatever. Oh my gosh, I could not get that phrase out. And, this was like, they're not even friends, they're not even mutual acquaintances. It's so funny. That's how I feel most days. Okay. I really desperately need to get my eyebrows shaped and plucked and stuff. But I usually go to Ulta and I have no affinity for shaping my own brows. Or for like waxing or anything like that. If you guys know of any good facial like wax kits or whatever, I keep going to get them on, like, Ulta or whatever, but then the reviews are so bad. I'm like, ooh, I don't want to lose hair. Ooh, I don't want an allergic reaction because my skin's already sensitive enough. And so, I don't know. If you have any suggestions, please let me know because they're out of control. But I'm a fan of waxing rather than plucking. Okay. There is that one, which will look nothing like the one I'm about to do over here. So, and it was hilarious when my friend Jess showed up yesterday or whatever. I had gone so far as to put on my face plus one eyebrow, so I was like this when she showed up. I was like, I'm so sorry, but I'm super excited about these. And my husband was like, just take it off. You're not going to finish tonight. And he was right. Oh, I just made a line go crazy. Pick up the color Bali, which is like the pinkish champagne, or not pinkish champagne, but the pinkish light color up here. I'm going to use that as my upper highlight, the brow highlight words. And that's really pretty. Reminds me a little bit of Cindy Grace Wintertime. And doing the same thing over here. Can't really see it in this lighting. But it's there and it's nice. The next color that I'm going to use I need a brush for. And alright. And I'm going to use the color Bear. I don't really have a plan so much. You know, kind of how I roll. Usually don't. Okay. Bear is this light yellow toned pale color. And that went up easy. Woo! That is going to be a great transition color. I like that a lot. I really, back in the day, I mean, I didn't dislike it, but I wasn't as crazy about it as other people were. ABH's formula, but I really, like in the last couple of years, I've really started to like their new or improved eyeshadow formula. So anyway, I've got that there. I'm probably going to go ahead and just put that underneath my eye as well. Maybe make it a little less red looking in the camera, hopefully. Alright, so I've got that on both sides. A little fire, but that's okay. It's light, so I mean, really, I could almost probably use it for setting powder. Okay, I am really debating here. I think I'm going to use the color Chai. Not think, I'm going to. Actually, I'm going to use Cindy first, and Cindy's kind of just like a perfect peach color. And I'm just going to wish that I would stop putting it in the weird spot of my eye. Just because my eye is shaped like that. Oh, you. I'll just have to try and fix it later. Okay. Then I'm doing the same with Cindy to this side. Really pretty. That's a nice shade, good pigmentation, easy to use. That is really nice. Okay. I'm dropping stuff. All is well. I'm going to put a little bit more on the other side too, because this side is darker than this side. Okay. Boom. Mine is getting it in my inner eye area. It's fine. All is well. I'm going to take the color Chai, which is more of a orangey version of that. Well, it's not the same, but it's more orange. Reminds me of burnt orange a little bit from some of their other palettes. Okay. Same thing, Chai on this eye. Again, you may hear my husband gaming because he's on one. And I'm glad. He works really hard. And he's been really sick. And he deserves to be happy and have fun. Okay. There's that. Boom, shaka, laka. Oh no. Okay. So those, actually I'm gonna diffuse this side out a little bit more. This brush I absolutely love. This is Wayne Goss number 3. It is super soft, but I just feel like it works so nicely with any kind of gritty matte formula. I don't know, just soothes my soul. Okay, now I think I'm going to go into Boy, which is a brown color. And I'm actually going to compare some of the swatches of this to some of the swatches of Stormi and also to Mini Breaker. I really feel like there's some similar shades between the 3 palettes, and who knows, maybe you can find something that would work there that might be, you know, more affordable, or not than this. This was cheaper technically than the Stormi palette, but if you've already got it, you know what I mean, whatever. Then you may not feel like, oh, I have to go out and get the Stormi palette, or oh, I wish that, yeah, or maybe you have, well, the Mini Breaker is not the same as these, but there are similar shades in some of them. So if you already have that, maybe you can skip these, whatever. Trying to find multi-uses. If you've got something, maybe you don't need to get something else. Especially right now when everybody's trying to, you know, not spend a ton of money. Okay. So this is Boy. Okay, that may not be how she pronounces it, but that's how I'm going to pronounce it now. And I'm just going to put that in my outer V in an upward motion. It's really pretty brown. I'm like making the most neutral look ever right now. It's really strange. I did not even intend to do that. But sometimes that's what we do. We do what the muse feels like. Ta-da! That was weird. Don't listen to me. Okay. So there is that. I like that very, very much. Let me try to fix it up a little bit more on this side. Because as normally is the case, my other eye is always the easiest one to do. Okay. There's that, there's that. I'm going to fix up my under eye area because it went a little further down than I would want it to. And then I'm going to put it where I actually want it in my under eye area. And just picking it up lightly. Once my Morphe brushes come, I will be very happy because I will actually have a pencil brush. Miracle of miracles. I thought I'd found one. It was not the one for me. Okay. So there's that. Awesome. Super fabulous. Okay. So now I'm torn. I don't even think that. Okay, I'm going to try my Angels because I love goldy colors like that so much. It's like a brown gold color. And I like it a lot. Very much. Okay. Oh, wow. That picked up really easy with this brush. That's why I like this brush. Oh my goodness. Oh! Picked up and applied like a dream. Like a dream. Okay. And I'm just kind of working it all over the lid. Didn't mean to, but now I am. I'll brighten up the inner corner with something else. And I'm working that under the lid a little bit too, because I had a little bit of extra over. Oh my goodness, I picked up the wrong color, but that's okay. Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Sorry, I swear I keep hearing somebody outside my house. I'm like, who is? Better stay in the yard. Unless you're Jess, we don't want any. Okay. There's that. Put on a little bit more. And I'm sure if I use my finger, this would be even more pigmented, but it is just gorgeous. Yeah, this color is very good. So this is the color My Angels. And it's just like a perfect goldy brown color. And unfortunately, it's not coming off as good as it is in the pan. In fact, I'm going to try and pick it up with my pinky. Oh, okay. I definitely didn't need to try. And maybe make that a little bit more intense. Which definitely was easy. Same thing with this eye. That is beautiful. Beautiful. I love that. Okay. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the color Moo and I'm going to put that in my inner corner. Sorry, I got little pieces falling down. And I guess maybe I'll take my pinky. It's just a nice little champagne gold color. Ooh, that was definitely pigmented. That is gorgeous. This palette is really pretty. And it's funny because at first I was like not even remotely interested in it when I saw it. I was like, nah, no thanks. Not my color story. But really, I mean, if you like ignore some of the top blue colors right here, for me, like I would use, as I covered that about as terribly as possible. Really, if you cover these, like the rest of them I would use like no problem all the time. And even those are beautiful, I just wouldn't use them all the time. So in any case, there's this. I'm going to put on my eyeliner and I'm going to put on mascara and then I will be back. And then we'll do some swatches and some comparisons. Assuming I can speak. Because apparently that's like a real thing for me today. I am back. I have my eyeliner on. I have my mascara on. And I have set my face like with a spray. So this is what it looks like. This is really pretty. I'm super happy with this palette. The performance was great. It was super easy to use. Blendable. No patchiness. No issues. The shimmer colors are amazing. Like, I'm super excited and happy with them. And I'm going to do some swatches for you. And then I'm going to probably, depending on how much time this takes up, do some comparison swatches for you as well. So, I'm going to scoot over here and move this here and do some stuff. Okay, so oh, you know what? Let's go right on ahead and take this off. Okay, the first color in the palette is Bali. I'm going to go left to right and top to bottom. Okay, the first color is Bali. And this is the color I used as my eyebrow highlight. And I definitely grabbed more than I needed. But there is that. Ooh, it's very close to the color of my skin, but it is very shiny, actually. Dang, this is going to be that time of the day. It's really hard to see stuff. Let me see if I can't. That's not going to help, but there's that. The next color is Bybel, and it is like a beautiful mauve color. Oh, for goodness sake, y'all. I swear these mattes, I need to stop using my middle finger. I just need to stop. These mattes work really nice, so yeah, exactly. Okay, it's my middle finger. It sucks. Okay, the next color is Mandala. And my husband just went, oh yeah. And then said an expletive. This color is definitely, would make a beautiful shadow topper, and now I'm kind of sad that I didn't use the top shades because, or as much, because I think this would have made a gorgeous look too. It's actually not super creamy, which I'm surprised by, but the pigmentation is really good for a topper. The next color is Libra, and I cannot wait to touch it. It's like a beautiful taupey purple. It's weird. It looks more purple in the pan, but it is more true taupe when you pull it on your finger. That is that, and it's super metallic. Unfortunately, it's like not looking like it in this light. Make sure you check out my Instagram, Jacqueline Tries It, and you'll see these much, much better than I'm doing them right now. Just because they're, you know, on the camera, and I feel like this isn't as good. Next color is Jode. That is beautiful. That's like a steely purple blue shade. I don't even know. It's beautiful. Super pigmented. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Next color is OA, which is awesome because it's after the show OA, which I've watched a lot of and I need to finish it. It was really good. Ooh, so that's similar to the color next to it, except for it's got more purple and more glitter. Hopefully you guys can see that. It is really pretty. The next color is Boy, and this is what I used in my outer V. And it's just a really nice neutral brown. Kind of like a gray tone brown. Kind of like something else in the Kylie palette. That's what I'm saying. I feel like these two palettes are very, very similar with a little bit of complementariness. Yeah, I made that word up. It just happened. With the Jeffree Star Mini Breaker palette. The next color, I'm going to try and get that a little bit better. Oh, I'm sorry. I swear, it works great. So, swatches aside, it works really nicely. There's that. The next color is Bear. And it is a great transition color. Also very similar to the color of my skin, so very hard to see. Sorry. Can't help it. I'm very fair. I'm very fair for Bear. The next color is Moo, which I am wearing as my inner corner highlight, and it is just a perfect yellowy champagne color. Beautiful. And I'm like hardly touching this. Really nice. The next color is Chai. And it reminds me of burnt orange or sienna. It's very similar. Of course, I don't have either of those to swatch and compare with, so I could be wrong. I'm just going off memory. There's that really nice transition color. The next color is Cindy, which I also used in my transition. It is more peachy, but boy, is it nice. And again, despite how these are swatching, they worked extremely, extremely well on my eye. I wish that was better. Next color is Stev. Or Steve. I'm not sure which. There's no E on the end, so maybe Stev. Don't know. I didn't watch her video. I'm going to be honest, I've actually never seen Carli Bybel. I'm sorry. Nothing against her. I'm sure she's awesome. Kind of makes me want to watch her. Because I really dig this palette. So just a really nice kind of bricky red. Like old barn red kind of is what that reminds me of actually. The next color is Aura. Oh, I want to use this so hard. It's, wow, it's even better. Oh my gosh, I don't even know if you can see all the transitions. Of course you can't because this light sucks. It's like a deep pink to orange to gold with a little bit of red undertone. Wow. I missed out. I missed out using that this time. I have failed. I have failed you all. I should have used it. Reminds me of a Pat McGrath color for sure. And the last color is My Angels, and that is what I've got on my whole lid. And it is like a beautiful gold brown. I don't even know. It's like an old gold. Oh, it's so pretty. So there is that. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, now I'm going to try and put some shades here that are comparisons. And maybe what I'll do is with them, I'll put them on my poor jacked up cat bitten hand. Okay. I'm dropping stuff. Alright, so some colors to me that are similar, just at first glance, would be, they're not the same, I don't think, in my opinion. Moo and 443. Yep. Whatever. I swear they look more similar than what I'm making them look like right this second. So I'm going to put them kind of side by side. First one is 443, which I did a huge swatch of. Sorry, my hand looks so nappy. I apologize. You know what? Maybe I'll do it on the top of my arm. I mean, I've still got cat bites. They're not like cannibals or anything, guys, but they like to play. I guess they wouldn't be cannibals because I'm not their same. I'm not them. But in any case, here is 443. This is definitely not nearly as pigmented. It's more sheer. And Moo is like boom. Boom shakalaka Moo's here. Okay. Yeah, definitely not the same. Moo has more of a like orange undercolor to it. Okay, the next one I thought was similar was Perfect Storm and Bybel. Well, it's not. I mean, I was actually, yeah, but we're gonna do them because they look similar. They're not the same. So this is Perfect Storm. Okay, and the next color is Bybel. Now these actually kind of feel similar. They're not, but they feel like it. Okay, so Bybel is has more of a purple undertone to it. But they are similar, for sure. If you sheared out Bybel, you could probably get it to look more similar to Perfect Storm. Now I'm going to do Angel on Earth and Cindy. I think the Angel on Earth is probably more pink-orange rather than just like a peachy like Cindy is. So there's Angel on Earth. And this is Cindy. Yeah, okay, exactly. So, Cindy is more true orange undertoned than Angel on Earth. But I'm telling you, on the eye, you may not even notice. These, I mean, they're different enough. But I think if you had one or the other, you wouldn't have to go get the other. I'm going to do Stormy Weather and My Angels. Now, Stormy Weather is more of a true glitter. Like Boom Shakalaka. But they reminded me a lot of each other. Yeah, like this is a glitter. Straight out, it's a glitter. So, you know what? They would just work nicely together. They are not dupes. These would just look really nice in tandem with each other. But I do think if you have one, you don't need them both. But that's me. And Stormy World is not the same as my Mandala, but I'm going to just put them side by side so you can see them anyway. Stormi World is kind of a beautiful purple duochrome. And Mandala is also a purple duochrome, but it's more leans towards the blue. Where Stormi World goes more gold. This one on the right is Mandala. So there's those. Okay. And the last one I thought was similar was Foreverthing and Boy. But I think Boy will be more brown than Foreverthing. Okay. And then this is Boy that I'm picking up now. Yeah, definitely more brown. Foreverthing is more in the gray undertone. But there you have it. Those are some that I thought were similar in those two. So then the other one is Mini Breaker, which I think Oral would be very similar to Mandala. And I think Hot Fudge would be somewhere between Foreverthing and Boy. Boy, I'm saying this so weird. So I'm just going to do those ones real quick. And also I think Purple Punch is very similar to Love Without Limits. Except for Love Without Limits is a little bit more red undertoned, where I think Purple Punch is less. But we're gonna put them side by side anyway. Okay, so let's go ahead and do Hot Fudge right along next to the other two that are similar to that. Foreverthing and Boy. Oh yeah, Foreverthing and Hot Fudge are like the same color. For sure. Look at that. I knew it. When I saw it, I was like, these are so similar. I don't have a place for Oral specifically. So I'm just going to kind of, I'm going to tack it on right here. It's actually kind of a mix between Mandala. It's very similar to Mandala, actually. But it's kind of like a perfect mix between Stormi World and Mandala. But definitely more Mandala. Okay, then the next one, I think, is Purple Punch compared with Love Without Limits. And I'm going to do Love Without Limits first. Okay, so that's there. And then I'm going to do Purple Punch right along next to that. Oh yeah, way more real purple. Like true purple, I should say. Not that it's not a real purple. And Jeffree Star's formulation is just really good. But, I'm telling you, all of these I think would work really good together. I think you could come up with some really cool looks between all three of them. But I at least wanted to put them out there so you could check them out. So, those are the colors that were similar in my mind. And then this is specifically the Carli Bybel palette. Anyway, I hope this was helpful to you guys. If it was, just leave a comment down below. Subscribe and ring the bell for future updates. And hopefully I can come up with something else like this. If you guys don't like it, you know, just let me know. Because I kind of enjoy trying to see what I've got between a few palettes that are similar and what would work nice together. Because I really feel like all three of these would really play well. So, in any case, I hope you guys like this, and I hope everybody has a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.